What's going on, everybody? Patriot Stacker here. So today I went to my local coin shop and I got some really interesting new pieces. I'm really excited to show you. Let's take a look. Alright, so what I got today was this stack here of collectible coin sets. So they're all different kinds. We got some silver in there, some old coins, some random stuff. I just thought they were really interesting, and they're fairly inexpensive. I mean, most of them here were under $10 a piece, some even under $5. And I just think they're cool. I like the way they display them, the graphics. They're kind of novelty. You know, if you're paying a lot of money for any of these kinds of sets, definitely steer clear of that. But for a few bucks to get some cool, interesting coins, you know, I might even break them out of some of these sets, certain coins, or I might just leave the little display case intact. They're great for gifts. They're great for new coin collectors. And, you know, some of these have silver. Some of them have some really old stuff. So let's take a quick look. This first one here, 3 centuries of nickels. We have an 1899 V nickel, a 1937 Buffalo, a 1945 at a Philly, 35% silver war nickel, and just a random 2000 clad nickel. So, a couple cool pieces. I mean, this was like a couple dollars. Kind of interesting. The graphics on this one aren't super cool, but I picked it up regardless. I really like the graphic on this one. Thought it was really cool. Famous coins of the American frontier. And looks like we have a 1906 Liberty V nickel. Pretty cool. Pretty circulated. Not in the best shape. But definitely a cool little gift for somebody, or, you know, a gift for me. And I'm going to keep that in this cool little display case just because I think it's interesting. I like anything Wild West, so that was definitely a cool pickup. Here's another one. Coins of the American frontier. This has, you know, some pretty cool Native American artifacts on the display here. And this is a 1901 Indian head penny. Pretty circulated, nothing special, but a cool little set for just a few bucks. Actually, that was like $1. A Buffalo nickel, another one from the American frontier. Got the wagon and the horses, really cool. Looks like that is a 19... It's kind of hard to focus here. Maybe a 1928 Buffalo nickel. Not in the best shape, but I like the display on this one. And I got this one as well, the first year all mint set of the Susan B. Anthony dollars. So 1979, first year they were issued. We have a San Francisco, a Denver, and a Philly minted, all uncirculated coins. And it says here, the shortest U.S. dollar series since 1795 with the flowing hair. Really, really cool. It's got some good history to read and some nice looking Susan B. coins. Pretty awesome. I like the display with the American flag. And a little info here about the fight for equal rights, women's rights. Oh, and this is actually a Littleton Coin Company display. So, pretty interesting. And then we got a bunch of nickel sets. They were really cheap, so I just picked them up. V-nickel, Buffalo, silver war nickel, and some clad nickels. I kind of like the green background. Looks pretty sharp. We also have this one, History of U.S. Nickels. So, a bunch of clad. They are uncirculated. If you're a nickel fan, this is definitely cool. But we got the Liberty, V-nickel, and the Buffalo. Some good-looking coins and some rough-looking older coins. But for a couple bucks, I picked it up. Another nickel one here, 9 decades. 1910 through 1990. And let's see, that's a 1941 in the 40s, so we didn't get silver in this one. And that's a 1939 Philly. So not a great date there, but nothing special, but a cool little set of nickels throughout the decades. Pretty interesting. The Buffalo's in not bad shape. You know, that V-nickel isn't horrible either. So, kind of cool for a few bucks. Here we have a silver nickel mint mark collection. So we have a Philly, Denver, and San Fran. Silver war nickels, 35% silver, all from 1943. Got a little crack in this one, but I might just pop those out and put them in my silver stack, or I might just leave it in the display. I'm not sure. But we got 3 silver coins. And then we got a buffalo nickel set. I like the dream catcher and the Native American design. Really cool. And we got a Philly, Denver, and San Francisco. Looks like we have a couple different years on the buffalo nickels. No key dates, no nothing special. But kind of a cool little set. And this one was actually really cool. This was only like $2 or $3. And it is a colorized bicentennial coin collection. And I just feel like looking at these coins colorized really puts them into a different perspective, like a whole new perspective. You know, the way the moon and the bell and the space and everything just looks so cool colorized. You never really look at it like that when you're seeing just a silver or clad coin with no color. I mean, the drummer boy, he looks awesome. Really cool. And then the obverses were actually really, really well done. Very lifelike, you know, very artistic. We have Eisenhower and Washington and Kennedy. Really, really cool. So it just makes you look at these coins in a whole different way. I thought that was cool for just a few bucks. And then this one, it's a little in rough shape, like the plastic, but it's kind of cool with the presidential seal and the patriotic letters there. This is a 1967 coin set. So, as you probably know, a bunch of clad coins here, a copper penny and a 40% silver Kennedy half dollar, 1967. Starting to get a little toning on the silver half dollar, but nothing special. We got some silver, but a bunch of clad. So really, that's the only coin I'm really interested. Maybe the copper penny as well, but not a bad looking set. This one was actually really cool, a 1909 VDB Penny. I like the graphic, and of course we all love the 1909 VDBs. There you go. The penny's not in horrible shape. It's got a little green going on there, but that might just be from being in this holder. And you can see, maybe you can see, the VDB is right at the bottom there. Let's see if I can get a little zoom in on this. There you go. 1909 VDB. Let's take a look at the front. Not too bad. So pretty cool here. VDB penny display, really cool. This one had some 90% silver in it, so that was pretty nice. We have a 64 Kennedy, a 63 Washington quarter, and 63 Roosevelt dime. Pretty good shape. And of course we have a 64 nickel, which is clad, and a 64 copper penny. Not too bad. Lots of silver in this set, so that's nice. And this one was actually pretty cool too, the 19th century coin collection. So a bunch of coins from the 1800s. We have an 1898 Indian head penny, an 1897 Liberty V nickel, an 1898 Barber dime, an 1892 Barber quarter. I mean, they're all in kind of rough shape, but some old silver and some old coinage. I love 19th century stuff, and I think that was a pretty cool set. And then these are my top 2 favorite ones that I got today. So this, they're calling the original New York penny. And you see here, let's see if we can get a zoom in on this one. Sorry about the light glare. But this is a 1732, and this is a copper coin, and it is a Dutch Duet. Really, really cool coin. You have the shield there with the lion. Really awesome old coin. Let's see real quick what it says here. The original New York penny. This amazing copper duet coin was minted over 200 years ago and is similar to the ones used by the Dutch in the era when they bought the island of Manhattan, present-day New York City, for the equivalent of $24 in Dutch coins. As a result, it can be described as the original New York penny. So I'm not sure about all the history on that. I'll have to do a little bit more research, but a 1732 copper coin, that's awesome. That might be the oldest coin I have in my coin collection. So that is really, really cool. Love to get some old coinage. And lastly, I thought this was really cool. So this is the Strange But True, and it shows all these different coincidences and similarities between Abraham Lincoln and John F. Kennedy. But as for the coins, we have a BU 1959 copper Lincoln cent. That's the first year that they made the Lincoln Memorial. And then we have a 40% silver 1968 Kennedy half dollar. It's got some cool toning going on. But I thought this was really interesting. I love the the facts that they give here. So real quick, let's take a look. So Abraham Lincoln elected in 1860. President Kennedy elected in 1960. 100 years apart. Crazy. They both have 7 letters in their name. Lincoln's secretary was named Kennedy, and Kennedy's secretary was named Lincoln. Very weird. Lincoln assassinated on a Friday with his wife present. Kennedy also assassinated on a Friday with his wife present. This is pretty weird. Lincoln, his successor was Andrew Johnson, and Kennedy's successor was Lyndon B. Johnson. Pretty interesting. Andrew Johnson was born in 1808, and Lyndon Johnson was born in 1908, 100 years apart again. Pretty interesting. Booth shot Lincoln in a theater and hid in a warehouse. Lee Harvey Oswald, the assassin of Kennedy, shot Kennedy from a warehouse and hid in a theater. So that's really weird. So yeah. I won't go over that one again. That's pretty crazy. All right, 2 presidents, 13 uncanny coincidences. So very, very weird. I love that kind of stuff. I think it's cool. So hopefully I didn't take up too much of your time reading all this stuff. But I was really excited about getting all these cool sets. I might break some of them out and put the coins, in somewhere else. Or maybe I'll just keep them all like this. They make great gifts. They're definitely good for any beginning coin collector or just any coin enthusiast for something different, something unique. It's nothing special. They're not expensive, but I think they're really cool. So for a few bucks a piece, I picked up a whole bunch of them today at my local coin shop. And I did get these. I'll go over them real quick. These are they're really weird. They're made with a plastic card and some cardboard and some masking tape, but they're old. They're definitely maybe 30 years old or so, and they're homemade penny sets. So it was $2 for all of them, and I just bought them because I thought they were so weird and so interesting. So 1923 through 27 wheat cents, all Philadelphia. And it kind of goes through all the years, 28 to 33, 34 to 39, 40 to 45, 46 to 51, 52 to 57, 58 to 63. We got a BU in there. A couple nicer looking coins in the 60s, 64 to 69, and 70 to 75. So maybe this is from 1975. It goes from 22 to 75 in these little homemade, they're really weird. They feel like they're mummified. They have a really weird feeling to them. But I thought they were interesting. For $2, I bought them. I don't even care. I don't know what to do with them. I guess I'll just leave them as kind of a just a weird thing in the coin collection. I love weird stuff in my coin collection. That's why I buy this kind of stuff. It's fun, it's exciting, and it's different, you know? It's nice to spice things up a little bit. So that was my LCS coin trip today. I got some really weird, really interesting stuff. You know, some of you guys might hate this stuff. Some of you might think it's as awesome as I do. But regardless, it's coins. We love coins. We love silver. We love precious metals. We love coin collecting. So I thought they were cool. Thanks for watching, everyone. Please smash that like button if you enjoyed what you saw. Subscribe to the channel if you enjoy videos all about silver stacking, coin collecting, precious metals, all that fun stuff. Ring that notification bell so you can see when I upload my next video. And as always, have a great day.